gmna uses artificial intelligence for generated speech, visuals, and production. AI-generated content may contain errors. Please verify important information before making decisions or taking action.
Good evening, I'm Marcus Dunfield. Tonight we'll break down the $5.4 million state grant boosting our roads, the new 9/11 anniversary resolution, and the downtown free trolley launching this summer. Traffic's clear and the art celebration kicks off this weekend. Over to you, Diana.
The 16th annual Saratoga Art Celebration begins Saturday, featuring over 30 local artists displaying paintings, sculptures, and crafts along Main Street, with live music starting noon.
The event runs through Sunday, offering free family workshops, interactive mural painting, and a pop-up gallery on the historic Broadway Plaza. Open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Children's Art Zone includes face painting, a storytelling corner, and a collaborative collage, while local food trucks serve organic snacks and beverages throughout the celebration grounds.
We've highlighted the art celebration, and there's plenty more to explore, lots to get to, so let's begin. Stay tuned for details throughout the hour. Here are our top stories. Governor Kathy Hochul announced a $5.4 million grant for 7 Capital Region infrastructure projects, part of a $38 million statewide program to upgrade local roads and facilities. Russ Tedeschi has the full story.
Governor Kathy Hochul on August 21, 2026 announced that the New York State County Infrastructure Grant Program will allocate $5.4 million to 7 projects across the Capital Region. The money is earmarked for upgrades to local roads, bridges, and municipal facilities, aiming to smooth traffic flow and shore up aging infrastructure. Officials say the grants are part of a broader $38 million statewide effort to modernize transportation and public works. Projects range from resurfacing key arterial streets to improving drainage systems in small towns, each slated to begin later this fall. The funding comes as the region pushes to address backlog repairs and support economic activity. Russ Tedeschi, GMNA News, Saratoga.
The Saratoga County Board of Supervisors voted Tuesday to adopt a resolution marking the 25th anniversary of the September 11th attacks. The measure calls for a county-wide observance on September 11th and formally honors 4 longtime residents for their service to the community. County officials said the resolution, approved at the August 22nd meeting, will guide ceremonies and moments of reflection throughout the day. Families of first responders, veterans, and civic leaders are expected to participate in memorial events at the county courthouse and at the Saratoga National Historical Park. The board emphasized that remembering the tragedy remains a cornerstone of local unity and that the honored residents exemplify the dedication the county strives to uphold. Preparations are underway for the scheduled observances, which will include a public reading of victims' names and a wreath laying at the Memorial Garden.
Faith Food Pantry opened a new initiative yesterday in Rixford, aiming to widen food access across Saratoga County. The program, operating out of the pantry's facility at 11 Glenridge Road, distributes fresh produce, dairy, and protein items to families facing food insecurity. Volunteers are coordinating weekly mobile distribution sites and partnering with local farms to bring nutritious options directly to neighborhoods that have limited grocery options. Pantry Director Maria Lopez said the effort seeks to fill gaps left by rising grocery costs and to ensure healthier meals reach more residents. The rollout includes a scheduling app that lets clients sign up for specific pickup times, reducing wait times and improving safety. As the initiative continues through the summer, organizers hope the expanded reach will lessen hunger across the region. Community members have already reported receiving fresh produce bags each week.
Druthers Brewing Company has launched a summer trolley linking downtown, Saratoga Racecourse, and Saratoga Lake, operating Thursday through Sunday from noon to 8 p.m. and Friday to Saturday until 10 p.m. Owen Prescott has the full story.
Druthers Brewing Company has launched a complimentary trolley looping through downtown, the Saratoga Racecourse, and Saratoga Lake. The service kicked off this August as part of the town's summer lineup, offering residents and visitors a short, eco-friendly ride. Trolleys run Thursday through Sunday from noon until 8 p.m. and extend to 10 p.m. on Friday and Saturday evenings. The route ties together the historic racing venue, the lakefront promenade, and the bustling commercial core. The trolley departs from Druthers' downtown taproom and makes scheduled stops at each point of interest, giving riders a quick alternative to driving. Officials say the fleet runs on clean energy, aiming to reduce traffic congestion during the peak tourist season. Owen Prescott, GMNA News, Saratoga Springs.
On Saturday, a group of Skidmore College hockey players headed north to North Conway, New Hampshire, to compete in the second annual Beyond the Summit Triathlon, a fundraiser for Memorial Hospital's oncology department. Team captain Bryce Terry, along with teammates Shane Baker, Coleman Jenkins, Christian Day, and Theo Angelopoulos, tackled the 1-mile swim, followed by a bike leg and a run, all while rallying supporters back home in Saratoga. Organizers said the event pulled together alumni, friends, and local businesses, channeling every dollar into advanced cancer care for the hometown hospital. Participants logged their times and shared updates on social media, prompting a surge of donations that surpassed the first-year total. The effort underscores the tight-knit bond between Skidmore athletes and the Spa City, proving that a race on distant trails can still benefit patients right here. Coming up, the 16th annual Saratoga Arts Celebration launches this weekend, plus a look at the county food pantry expansion. We will be right back.
Every day, important stories happen across the city before any news crew arrives. Sometimes the very first person at the story is you. When you witness something newsworthy, open the GMNA Citizen Reporter app and start your report. The app guides you through every step while your report is delivered directly to the GMNA newsroom. Every submission is reviewed by our editorial team, and approved reports may be featured on GMNA. Get the GMNA Citizen Reporter app today at my.gmna.ca. Your city, your news. Welcome back. Today marks the launch of the 16th annual Saratoga Art Celebration, a 2-day showcase that rolls through downtown Saratoga Springs. Artists from the city and surrounding region have set up exhibits in venues ranging from the historic Broadway storefronts to the open spaces of Congress Park. Live demonstrations, interactive workshops, and performances will run through tonight and continue tomorrow, offering residents and visitors alike a chance to see new work and meet the creators. Organizers say the festival aims to highlight local talent while drawing the community together for a vibrant weekend. With galleries, pop-up studios, and street art installations scattered across the downtown core, the program promises a diverse array of visual and performing arts experiences for all ages. A family-friendly art walk will guide guests through galleries, and a kids' corner offers hands-on crafts while nightly music plays from the historic City Hall steps.
The Saratoga Springs Preservation Foundation has set 2 Sunday stroll dates, August 23 and August 30, offering guided walks that showcase our historic architecture and local heritage. Owen Prescott has the full story.
Sunday strolls set for August 23rd and August 30th, organized by the Saratoga Springs Preservation Foundation. The free walking tour will launch at 9 a.m. each Saturday, winding through the historic core of downtown Saratoga Springs. Participants can expect close-up looks at the city's 19th-century brick storefronts, ornate Victorian homes, and the preserved public squares that anchor the neighborhood. Guides will share anecdotes about the architects, original owners, and the role each building played in the town's development. The events aim to draw locals and visitors alike into a shared appreciation of the area's architectural legacy while fostering casual conversation among neighbors. All ages are welcome, and the routes are designed to be accessible for most walkers. Owen Prescott, GMNA News, Saratoga Springs.
Rich Johns was honored on Saturday with the Intercollegiate Tennis Lifetime Achievement Award, receiving the Legacy All-American distinction for a 38-year coaching career. The ceremony took place in Saratoga, celebrating a man who graduated 54 years ago and has spent decades shaping the city's boys and girls tennis programs. Officials highlighted his impact both on the court, where his teams consistently ranked among the top in the region, and off the court, where he mentored countless student athletes. Colleagues noted his dedication to sportsmanship and community service, crediting him with building a lasting culture of excellence at local schools. The award underscores his enduring influence on Saratoga's tennis scene and marks a milestone in a career that began shortly after his own graduation. The Legacy All-American honor was presented by the Intercollegiate Tennis Association, and the gathering included former players, school administrators, and local leaders who applauded his lifelong dedication.
Back-to-back state champions from Spa Catholic were honored in the winner's circle at Saratoga Racecourse last Saturday. The celebration came as the team posed for photos before the third race of the day, a fitting backdrop for the town's racing tradition. Officials highlighted the baseball program's recent success, noting that the back-to-back titles mark a rare achievement for a small city school. Fans gathered along the grandstand and in the infield, waving school banners and cheering as the players received ribbons and a ceremonial spray of water. The Saturday program at the historic track also featured several thoroughbred races later that afternoon, drawing thousands of spectators to the grandstand. The ceremony underscored the close ties between Saratoga's sporting heritage and its youth athletics, reminding everyone that the spirit of competition thrives both on the track and on the diamond.
With the fall 2026 season looming, the Saratoga Blue Streaks are poised to defend their AA Section 2 football championship after a strong state playoff run in 2025. Russ Tedeschi has the full story.
The Saratoga Blue Streaks are gearing up to defend their AA Section 2 crown this fall, eyes fixed on a repeat after a deep state playoff run last season. Coaches have kept the core of the 2025 roster intact, adding a few fresh faces from the local feeder programs. Practice lights are on at the high school field almost nightly, as seniors polish the playbook that carried them to the postseason. The community has rallied around the team, filling bleachers for early scrimmages and boosting morale with a steady stream of support. With momentum still fresh, the Streaks aim to translate last year's success into another championship run. Russ Tedeschi, GMNA News, Saratoga Springs.
Let's get a look at your evening forecast with our meteorologist today.
A deepening high-pressure ridge and southerly jet stream are throttling tonight's fog and evening calm. The all-time high for August 23rd fell at degrees back in 2021, coming at the tail end of a sweltering heat wave that pushed the region into the mid-80s for a week. The record low of 53 degrees was set in 2018 during an early-season cold snap that followed a stalled front and a sudden northwesterly surge. By contrast, our climatological normals sit near 79 for the high and 55 for the low, making today's 79 comfortably average. The live radar is almost empty now. The last rain cells cleared just before 5 p.m. The earlier shower band that raced across the Hudson Valley around 2 p.m. has been swept eastward by the southerly jet, leaving only a thin veil of fog over the city. With high pressure building from the west, the atmosphere is stable, and no new echoes are expected before the night deepens. At 6 p.m., the city sits under a thick fog blanket, temperature 73, humidity 83%, and a gentle southerly breeze at 9 miles per hour with occasional gusts up to 21. A high-pressure ridge is sliding east, pressure rising and squeezing out any lingering lift, while the fast-moving southerly jet at roughly 140 miles per hour channels warm air aloft and suppresses convection. With the sun already set, the UV index holds at 4 and no precipitation is in the forecast. Winds remain below 16, so the night will feel still. Visibility will stay limited for the next hour before the ridge tightens and the fog lifts. No weather alerts are active, allowing us to focus on the upcoming 5-day trend. Monday continues the overcast pattern as the high-pressure ridge holds, keeping temperatures capped at 73 with a low of 55. Tuesday brings a modest warming trend to 75, but a lingering mid-level trough introduces a 30% chance of showers, especially late afternoon. Wednesday clears dramatically, high climbing to 79, and a crisp low of 57 under a strong southerly flow that will keep the air dry. Thursday repeats the warm high of 79, yet the increased moisture ahead of the next trough lifts the rain probability to 55%, mainly after sundown. Friday caps the stretch with a pleasant 81 high and a low of 63, clear skies persisting as the ridge peaks. The week swings from muted clouds to a brief wet spell and then back to a dry, warm finale. And that's your weather. Remember, the local sunset is also available as a podcast. Listen anytime on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts.
Traffic's clear. Tonight's lineup features Lynyrd Skynyrd and Foreigner at the Pavilion, plus Kuma Ani's downtown restaurant opening plans. We will be right back.
Every day, important stories happen across the city before any news crew arrives. Sometimes the very first person at the story is you. When you witness something newsworthy, open the GMNA Citizen Reporter app and start your report. The app guides you through every step while your report is delivered directly to the GMNA newsroom. Every submission is reviewed by our editorial team, and approved reports may be featured on GMNA. Get the GMNA Citizen Reporter app today at my.gmna.ca. Your city, your news. All major routes are flowing smoothly this morning. Interstate 90 remains clear from the exit near the airport to the downtown interchange. US Route 26 shows no delays through the College District, and Route 9 through downtown is moving at normal speed. The Saratoga Lake Bypass also reports free-flowing traffic. With no accidents or construction reported, commuters can expect a steady ride to their offices. Looking ahead, the afternoon rush typically builds after the school bell at 1 o'clock, so expect moderate slowdowns on I-90 near exit 21 and on Route 9 around the downtown shopping corridor. The East Side Connector may see a few extra cars as shoppers head to the outlet mall after lunch. Otherwise, the network stays open and travel times remain typical. Keep an eye on the clock and you should be on schedule for the evening commute.
Leinard, Skynerd, and Foreigner are taking the stage tonight at the Albany Med Health System at SPAC, joined by Six Gun Sally, delivering a classic rock night that Saratoga's music lovers won't want to miss. A short drive west, the Altamont Fair is in full swing at the Altamont Fairgrounds, where midway rides, agricultural exhibits, and tasty fair food create a family-friendly escape from the city buzz. If you're staying closer to home, the Taste NY Pavilion at Saratoga Racecourse is serving up the best of New York made bites and beverages right now, perfect for a quick culinary adventure between races. And for families looking for a relaxed Sunday, the Racecourse's Family Sundays are rolling out games, live entertainment, and kid-focused activities, giving everyone a chance to enjoy the track atmosphere together. All three events are happening today, so whether you're craving rock anthems, fair fun, or a bite of local flavor, there's something to make this Sunday memorable. And now here's James with sports.
Racing's heat fades, but baseball and football keep Saratoga buzzing this weekend. Bo Bichette's solo shot and Lewis Robert Jr. S2-run blasts powered the Mets to a 10-5 win over Chicago, snapping the White Sox's surge. The offense's early spark signals a potent stretch run as New York eyes the playoff picture, with the lineup clicking. Geno Smith led the Jets past the Steelers in preseason, showcasing his arm and poise under center. The victory gives New York's coaching staff confidence in Smith's command, while the defense's aggressive blitzes hint at a revamped scheme, setting the tone for the regular season battle. Syracuse's Triple-A squad edged Worcester 3-0, with RBI singles from Zach Short, Emilian Pitter, and Dondre Smith fueling the win. Jacob Reamer's steady presence at the plate underscores the depth brewing in the Mets system, giving the big league club promising options for the final stretch. Lewis Robert Jr. answered Chicago's jeers with 2 homers, delivering a 2-run blast in the third, and helping the Mets build a 4-1 lead. His power display not only silenced the crowd, but also reinforces his role as a middle-of-the-order catalyst as New York chases postseason positioning. The Mets will field a stacked lineup in Chicago, featuring Lindor at short, Bichette at third, and Lewis Robert in left, while Marcus Semien anchors second base. Christian Scott draws the ball as starter, matching up against Sam Antonacci, giving the club a balanced duel to set the tone for the series. Giancarlo Stanton stepped into the batter's box at Fenway, a reminder of his lingering power despite recent injury chatter. As the Yankees chase a postseason berth, Stanton's presence forces Boston to respect the left-handed threat, and his performance could tip the balance in a tight AL race. Stay tuned, Saratoga, for more action as summer races toward its finish.
Thanks, James. Kumaani is set to open its 4th downtown location at 23 to 25 Division Street, bringing the capital region's beloved ramen and bubble tea experience to the heart of Saratoga Springs. Slated for an October 2026 debut, the new restaurant will serve Asian fusion plates, From steaming bowls of ramen and hearty donberry to crisp banh mein, each crafted with house-made noodles and locally sourced toppings. The space promises a relaxed vibe for students, families, and downtown workers alike, adding a flavorful gathering spot to the vibrant Division Street scene. For Saratoga residents, Kuma Ani isn't just another eatery. It's a community hub where the city's love of good food meets the spirit of togetherness. Later, the Kindred Spirit music series returns August 31st at Saratoga Arts, followed by a spirited evening at Canfield Casino.
Every day, important stories happen across the city before any news crew arrives. Sometimes the very first person at the story is you. When you witness something newsworthy, open the GMNA Citizen Reporter app and start your report. The app guides you through every step while your report is delivered directly to the GMNA newsroom. Every submission is reviewed by our editorial team, and approved reports may be featured on GMNA. Get the GMNA Citizen Reporter app today at my.gmna.ca. Your city, your news. Welcome back. Kindred Spirit music series returns August 31st at Saratoga Arts, featuring award-winning songwriters Cosby Gibson and Tom Stottle in a free concert from 6:30 to 9, highlighting community music entertainment. Bridget Halloran has the full story.
Tonight, the Kindred Spirit music series rolls back onto the stage at Saratoga Arts, offering a free evening of original songs from award-winning writers Cosby Gibson and Tom Stottle. The duo will take the floor at 6:30 p.m., stretching the program to 9 p.m., as part of the ongoing series that brings live music to the community. Attendees can expect a mix of folk rock storytelling and melodic folk, with each set crafted for an intimate audience. The event, scheduled for August 31st, 2026, continues the series' goal of providing accessible cultural entertainment without charge. Seats are on a first-come, first-served basis, and the venue is open to all ages. Bridget Halloran, GMNA News, Saratoga Arts.
Tomorrow night, the Saratoga Springs History Museum launches its second annual Spirited Evening on November 12th at the historic Canfield Casino. Offering tour and a paranormal exploration from 6 to 10 p.m., Bridget Halloran has the full story.
Tonight, the Saratoga Springs History Museum transforms the historic Canfield Casino into a night of whispered legends and restless spirits. Starting at 6 p.m., visitors will wander through the casino's gilded halls while guides recount the building's 19th century past, then segue into a series of paranormal investigations that aim to capture lingering energies. The program, billed as the second annual Spirited Evening, blends candlelit tour with equipment like EMF meters and infrared cameras, allowing guests to experience both documented history and unexplained phenomena. The 4-hour event runs until 10 p.m., inviting families and history buffs alike to explore Saratoga's ghostly heritage in a setting that still echoes the sounds of its famed gaming days. Bridget Halloran, GMNA News, Canfield.
Thank you, Saratoga Springs, for joining us on the local sunset. Tonight's highlight, the Faith Food Pantry's new program expanding county food access, reminded us of community strength. I'm Marcus Dunfield, and I look forward to bringing you more stories tomorrow. Stay safe, stay connected, and enjoy your evening.